presenting. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am, and good morning, everyone. Today's topic is carcinoma of tongue.
இங்க வேண்டாம்ப்பா இது லூஸா இருக்கு இங்கே இது வேண்டாம்
Patient details: name Mr. ABC, 43-year-old male, occupation manual laborer, coming from Mylapore, belonging to lower socioeconomic status.
ம்
Came with the chief complaints of growth over the right side of the tongue for the past 20 days.
ம்
History of presenting illness. Patient was apparently normal 20 days back. Afterwards, he felt a growth over the patch on the right side of the tongue, approximately 1 cross 1 centimeter in size. The growth was presented on a whitish patch present on the right lateral margin of the tongue with a size of 4 cross 3 centimeter for more than 10 years, and it was not associated with any symptoms. The growth was painless and did not increase or decrease in size. Not associated with any discharge, bleeding, or ulceration. Not associated with difficulty in swallowing, speech, or decrease in mouth opening or earache. No history of excessive salivation. History of presenting illness continued. No history of sharp tooth in the region of growth. No history of loss of or loosening of teeth. No history of recurrent oral ulcer. No history of loss of appetite or loss of weight. No history of mass in the neck. No history of any constitutional symptoms like fever, chills, or fatigue. No history of radiation exposure to the head and neck region. No history of trauma or dental intervention. No history suggestive of metastasis.
Okay, go to the
Assist-
first slide. History of presenting illness. No, go to the first slide. So the patient is coming to you with complaints of some lesion already existing. Did you ask anything
yes, ma'am.
about the already existing lesion? He had some whitish patch. You said no. It was there
Yes, ma'am.
for 10 years. How it
Yes,
started,
ma'am.
whether it was increasing in size. No, don't
Ma'am,
go
it
to
was
the. No, go to the history itself. Yeah.
yes,
In
ma'am,
history
it
of
was
presenting,
gradual.
you should have elaborated
Okay,
how
ma'am.
did the white patch started, where it
Okay,
started,
ma'am.
whether it is 4 into 3 centimeter cannot be there already, no. So
Yes, ma'am.
some pre-existing lesion was there, or
Yes, ma'am.
according to you, what is that pre-existing leukoplakia? It is whitish patch, no?
Leukoplakia, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
you have to describe more on leukoplakia, how it started, how
Okay,
it
ma'am.
progressed, where it started, whether he had remissions there. Usually leukoplakia may regress and recur. Anything can happen.
Okay.
No? So your main complaint is growth, but the growth
Growth.
occurred over a lesion which was there for the past 10 years. So you should have
Yes, ma'am.
elaborated more on that lesion. That is pre-malignant lesion according to us. No, leukoplakia is one of the pre-malignant lesions which was there in 10 years. So did you ask anything elaborated on that particular whitish patch? Whether it
Whitish
started
patch.
small and then slowly growing in size, increasing in size, or any regression was there, any disappearance can be there, recurrence can be there. Everything you should have asked. Okay?
It was gradual increase in size, ma'am, over the
Yeah.
10 years.
Okay.
No regression or
Any treatment he had for it?
no,
For
ma'am.
example,
No treatment.
biopsy, or they could have had any native treatment or excision biopsy, anything they have had for it. Because with the
No,
whitish patch in the tongue for 4 years, will you be just like that? You will be sitting without doing anything.
ma'am, it was not associated with any pain or ulcer, ma'am. That's why the patient didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything, but it was progressively increasing in size. He didn't
Yes, ma'am.
have any treatment, or you should have asked everything. Did you go and
Okay, ma'am.
interfere? Did he see any doctor? Like that, you should have
Okay.
asked. You should have elaborated more on that leukoplakia. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Regarding leukoplakia, you should have asked how it started, how it progressed. Okay. Then whether
Okay,
there is
ma'am.
any remission, any regression was there, or only it is progressive, or it can disappear sometimes with some native treatment, some radiotherapy, whatever may be, or it could have regressed, or it can recur. All this can happen to leukoplakia. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you should have inquired everything about that. So
Okay, ma'am.
next is growth is painless, but did not increase or
Increase or
decrease in
decrease.
size. Why? How can this happen? Growth is
The
painless.
growth over the lesion, ma'am,
Hmm. Hmm.
which was 20 days back, ma'am. It is same size for the past 20 days, ma'am. 1 cross 1
20
centimeter.
days. You did not
Yes.
mention, I think. This is contradictory statement. You cannot get 1 into 1 centimeter size just like that. For the past 20 days, he saw a swelling which is progressively increasing to attain the present size. That will be a better
Nice, ma'am.
statement than telling it did not increase or decrease in size. It should
Okay,
have
ma'am.
been increasing. So 20 days, it has come to 1 into 1 centimeter. But he could have noted it only around when it has become 1 into 1 centimeter for the past 20 days. But it will
Okay.
not appear on a day. Maybe it was a like a size of a small peanut, then it is increasing to 1 into 1 centimeter. So don't tell
Okay.
it as did not increase or decrease in size. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
The patient has noticed, maybe it has increased to 1 into 1 centimeter. Now only he is noticing it. Okay. So you can tell it as is noticed a swelling which was small to start with and progressively increased to attain the present size. That will be a better statement than telling it as decrease or increase. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And there is no pain over the growth is painless and it is not correct words. There is no pain
Okay.
over the swelling. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Those statements, everything has to be changed in this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And
I'll change.
not associated with any discharge, bleeding, ulceration, that is okay. That statement is okay. First two statements are wrong. You have to change it
Okay,
little.
ma'am.
Okay. Not
Yes, ma'am.
associated with difficulty in swallowing, speech, mouth opening, earache. Why you are asking all this?
Difficulty if the lesion is present over the posterior part of the tongue, posterior 1/3 of the tongue.
Tongue, there will be
Swallowing or
difficulty in swallowing. Okay. Anything else will cause difficulty in swallowing? Only lesion in the posterior third of the tongue?
nerve irritation of nerves, ma'am.
Irritation of nerves, maybe involvement of the tongue if it is more. He can have difficulty in swallowing. Okay. Then
Okay.
speech.
Speech.
Open mouth opening, earache, everything you asked, no? Why you are asking all this?
Earache referred pain, ma'am.
Referred
Lingual
pain.
nerve.
Which nerve is involved?
Lingual nerve and through auriculotemporal nerve.
Auriculotemporal. Lingual nerve involved and transmitting to auriculotemporal. Difficulty in opening the mouth means what is it then? What are the muscles of mastication, you know?
Pterygoid muscles, ma'am. Medial and lateral pterygoid muscle.
Okay, speech may be because of the involvement of the tongue itself. If the depth of invasion is more or deviation of tongue is there, because of involvement of which nerve? Tongue is involved means which nerve is involved? Which cranial nerve?
Glossopharyngeal.
Glossopharyngeal, anterior to third?
Anterior to third.
Hypoglossal is there, no?
Yes, ma'am. Lingual
Hypoglossal
and
nerve, see, maybe. There may be difficulty in speech because one is maybe depth of invasion of the tongue itself, or maybe because of the involved surrounding structure. Decrease in mouth opening, everything, you know, you should be because of involvement of the pterygoid muscle. It is the depth of invasion is more, or the tongue involvement is more, you will have all these features. So nothing is there, you can say it is not involving the depth of invasion is less and the surrounding structures are not involved. That is what you are interpreting by telling this not associated with all this. Okay. So increased salivation. Will you get regularly? And what is the cause of this increased salivation?
It is seen in malignant carcinoma of tongue, ma'am, due to
Why?
irritation of nerves, ma'am.
Irritation of which nerve? See, salivation may be because of excessive secretion itself. Because of some lesion is there, the nerve endings are stimulated and the production of saliva may be one is increased. Next, maybe there is actually told difficulty in swallowing. He may not swallow the saliva. So the saliva is excess production is there and he is not able to swallow the saliva. He'll have drooling of saliva. And if the tongue is also involved, the hypoglossal, all the nerve involvement makes him not to swallow the saliva, and also the nerve ending stimulation may increase the production of saliva also. Okay. That means increased in excessive salivation you should ask. Okay. Everything you ask, you should know why you are asking. Okay. You cannot just like that because it is written in the book. You cannot ask, I don't know. So every question, whatever negative things you are asking, you should know why you are asking. Okay. Go to the next slide. No history of sharp tooth. Why did you ask that?
Presence of sharp tooth or dentures, ma'am, it causes ulcer over the region, ma'am.
Okay.
Repeated ulcer leads to
irritation and injury, inflammation can lead to chronic inflammation, recurrent injury can lead to any malignancy. That is what.
Malignancy.
Loosening of teeth.
Loosening of teeth, any bone involvement, ma'am, mandibular or alveolar process involvement.
Alveolar process, that the root of the tooth may be involved, because if it is so, it means that it has involved it has started invading into the mandible. Okay,
Mandible.
if there is any loss or loosening of teeth, if he says, or dental extraction, any dental procedures he has undergone, then it shows that it has gone into the dental sockets. That is why it is involving the mandible. It is not because of the direct invasion. Nowadays, mandibular involvement is proved that it is not through the bloodborne or a direct invasion. It is directly through the dental sockets. It is entering into the mandible. Okay, so that is why you are asking for loosening of
Loosening
teeth,
of
or loss of teeth. Oral ulcers.
Recurrent oral ulcers may cause malignancy, ma'am.
What type of ulcers you will ask for? What are the causes of oral ulcers which can lead to malignancy?
Oral ulcers.
Recurrent ulcers can be after ulcers also. Will after ulcer lead
After
to
ulcers.
malignancy? No, no. After
No.
ulcer is vitamin deficiency. What type of oral ulcers can lead to malignancy?
Syphilitic ulcers, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Syphilitic. Then anything else? What vitamin deficiency or nutritional deficiency can lead to oral malignancy?
Vitamin B deficiency, ma'am.
Okay, then. What is this siderophonic dysphagia or ulcers because of
the Plummer-Wilson syndrome.
iron deficiency also can lead to oral ulcers. Okay.
Oral ulcers.
Loss of weight, loss of appetite, you ask for any malignancy.
Malignancies.
History of mass in the neck, why you are asking?
Many palpable lymph nodes, ma'am.
Lymph nodes, okay, very good. Then constitutional symptoms you have asked, why?
Any malignancy could be associated with fevers or chills, ma'am.
No. No malignancy will be asked. Very rarely fever, chills will be there in what type of malignancy? It can be urinary tract malignancy, especially RCC may produce fever and chills and all. Oral malignancy will not produce any fever and chills. Fatigue may be there. Fever and chills can occur in superadded infection in a oral malignancy. Because if it is infected, no, or if there is infection leading to lymphadenitis, or if there is infection, local infection, depth of invasion is more secondary infection, it can lead to fever, not chills, actually, very rare. Okay.
Okay.
Radiation exposure to head and neck. Will it produce?
Previous radiation, ma'am.
So you
may
should have
cause
asked
radio
me.
sensitivity to
That is why I asked
area.
you. Leukoplakia, they can very rarely go for a radiation ablation also for a pre-malignant lesions. That is why you have to ask for example, if it is a verrucous carcinoma, if you verrucous carcinoma is cauliflower-like growth, okay. If you go for radiation, what will happen to the patient? If it is, there are some types of malignancies, no, in oral malignancy. One is verrucous, one is cell carcinoma, malignant melanoma. All this can occur. If it is a verrucous carcinoma, it is a very low malignant condition. It is not like squamous cell carcinoma or a malignant melanoma or adenocarcinoma, which are more malignant potential. Verrucous carcinoma is low malignant potential malignancy in oral cancer. And if you give radiation to them, what will happen?
Spreading, ma'am.
What?
It will spread, ma'am.
It will not spread.
Invasion occur.
No. Verrucous carcinoma usually will not produce any spread to the lymph node also. It is a locally malignant, like Marjolin's ulcer we tell no, there is no lymph node involvement. Yes. Same way, a verrucous carcinoma of the tongue is a locally malignant. It will not even go to the lymph nodes. So it is a locally malignant. But if you give radiation to that patient particularly, what will happen is it can change into an anaplastic carcinoma, which is more malignant potential. Okay, that is why you have to ask for radiation. For leukoplakia also, some verrucous lesion could have been there and they could have undergone a radiation. But if they have undergone radiation, that lesion which has got in the depth some malignant cells, no, they may change into a anaplastic carcinoma, which is more malignant. Okay, that is why you should ask for radiation exposure.
Radiation exposure.
Okay. So radiation exposure may lead to higher level of malignancies once they have been treated. Okay.
Okay.
Then go to the trauma, dental intervention. We already and any history of suggestive of metastasis. Enga metastasis? What history you asked for to tell suggestive of metastasis?
Lung metastasis, ma'am. Any
Lung
shortness of breath.
metastasis is very rare, except mostly it is local and then lymph node. Rarely it may go to the,
Lymph node.
if it is higher, more virulent and later stages, it may go to the lungs. Why it goes to the lungs very easily? You said difficulty in swallowing. I'm giving on tips.
Difficulty in swallowing.
Aspiration can, because they cannot move
Aspiration.
their tongue, pharynx, everything. The malignant cells could have been directly asphyxiated or aspirated into the lungs. Is it
Yes, ma'am.
not? Something is there.
Yes, ma'am.
What you are not able to move the tongue or the oral cavity easily. Whatever you eat, it immediately goes to the lungs. No,
Lungs, ma'am.
when you talk and eat. Same way, when you are the difficulty in swallowing and some lesion is there in the tongue, they may not be able to swallow the saliva, but the malignant cells, no, they can easily get aspirated, asphyxiated, and get deposited in the lungs.
Lungs.
Okay. The next, where and all it can go?
Liver, ma'am.
Rarely liver, lungs, bones is the next metastasis.
Bones.
Okay, bony pain you
Okay.
have to ask. Any lungs, any cough, chronic cough, and then any hemoptysis or like that you have to ask. Difficulty in breathing, dyspnea, all this you have to ask. Okay. So lungs is the most common one. Go to the next slide. Yeah. So that is why you should know what is the history. You should have elaborated on leukoplakia especially, and then
Nice.
you cannot say regressing, decrease in size. You cannot say only progressive lesion. You should say, and then you should know why you are asking each question. Okay. Go to the past history. Okay.
No history of diabetes or hypertension, ma'am. No history of tuberculosis, cardiovascular disease.
Hmm.
No history of any surgeries in the past, ma'am.
Cardiovascular disease என்னது கேக்குற நீ இங்க past history no comorbidities, that is enough. Also,
Okay.
tuberculosis, cardiovascular disease, you are combining. Why? Not a known diabetic, hypertensive, IHT, எல்லாம் ஒண்ணா தானே வரணும். No,
Okay.
tuberculosis.
Very
Why?
same.
Why tuberculosis you are bothered?
Tuberculosis.
Especially you have asked for tuberculosis.
Ma'am, neck nodal swelling, ma'am.
One thing, or tuberculosis ulcer itself can lead to malignancy. Rarely.
Tuberculosis
Oral
ulcer.
ulcers.
Okay.
No? Okay.
Nice.
Surgeries in the past or any interventions like biopsy, because he has got
Okay.
some lesion for more than 10 years.
10
he said.
years.
So you
Nice.
should ask for any interventions, any biopsies, or any investigations done. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Go to the next.
Personal history, ma'am.
Hmm.
Mixed diet. No history of any spicy food intake.
Hmm.
Bowel and bladder habits regular. No known allergies. He's a tobacco chewer for the last 15 years. Smoker for the last 15 years. 3 to 4 cigarettes per day. Consumes alcohol occasionally.
What does it do to tobacco chewer for the last 15 years? So
Yes, ma'am.
what is it? Why is it? Is it important or is it not important?
Tobacco chewing is a risk factor, ma'am, for oral
Risk
cancer.
factor. How it is a risk factor? Tobacco, how is it going to help? Going to harm your, or it has got malignant potential? Why?
Presence of nicotine, ma'am.
One is nicotine. What are the alkaloids which are present in native tobacco? Any idea?
Alkaloids. Don't know, ma'am.
Maybe tannin was there and also antioxidants and a chronic irritation. What type of tobacco? Generally, tobacco chewer means will they just like the chew or anything else they will do?
They keep it oral cavity for more than half an hour, ma'am.
Yeah, that is called quid, no? The quid,
Quid,
like what animals do, especially cow and all, what they eat everything and then they keep it in the cavity, oral cavity, you know. If the human beings don't do, but these people, they keep something in the ginger. Change. Okay, that is why we are bothered about tobacco chewing in any form. Smoking, how does it cause? What is pachyia means?
Ma'am?
What do you mean by pachyus? Yeah. Smoking, always we say it is pachyus, no? Last 15 years he has been smoking, but 3 to 4 cigarettes per day. Is it very important? Or what do you mean by pack years in smoking? No
Pack
idea.
years. No idea, ma'am.
One pack contains, I think, some 20 cigarettes. Is it correct? I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. 10 to 20.
Yeah, 20 cigarettes per day for a year. If they smoke, then it's called one pack year. Okay. If they have been
Okay, ma'am.
smoking 20 cigarettes per day for a year,
Year, ma'am.
some people may ask in this what is pack year means. Okay. But this
Okay.
fellow is smoking only 3 to 4 cigarettes.
3 to 4
And
cigarettes.
for 15 years he has been taking.
Yes,
Alcohol,
ma'am.
how does it help?
Alcohol and smoking causes synergistic effect, ma'am.
Synergistic effect, and it may add on to the thing. Okay. So
Okay.
tobacco, smoking, alcohol. And what are the other some S we saw alcohol, no? What are the five S's?
Syphilis,
Huh.
syphilis, ma'am, and sepsis,
Sharp
sepsis,
tooth.
and
Sharp tooth. Okay, all this can.
sharp tooth.
You
Yes,
already asked about any infection and also sepsis you can ask and sharp tooth. Nowadays, is
sharp
it
tooth.
anything else is more important than all this? These are all old theory. No, all this 5S, 6S and all. Nowadays,
Yes,
something
ma'am.
else is added. Some other infection.
Susceptibility,
Huh? What other
susceptibility.
infection? Susceptibility. Yes, very good. Where
Super
people are
infect, ma'am.
susceptible only, they're going to get. People may be having
Yes,
alcohol for years, tobacco for years, but they don't get. So susceptibility is also very important. Okay. Anything, any other infection? You said tuberculosis, syphilis, and all bacterial infection. Any other
human
infection you have to ask
papillomavirus,
nowadays? Yeah, any viral
human
infections like
yes,
HPV virus, now
HPV,
more than that, Epstein-Barr
Epstein Barr,
virus also.
nice,
HIV related issues. HIV
nice,
people, those who are having HIV, Epstein-Barr, human papilloma virus, they
nice.
are all more prone for malignancy, oral malignancy.
Malignancy.
All this you should have asked in the personal history. Any history of
Okay.
exposure or exposure to any viral infections, everything you have to, sexually transmitted diseases, especially you say syphilis, which is very rare nowadays. More than that, they get HPV or Epstein-Barr virus or HIV
Epstein
is
Barr.
more common nowadays. Okay, you have to ask
Okay.
about the exposure for knowing anything of these viral infections. Okay,
Okay.
go to the next.
Family history, ma'am. No history of head and neck related cancer in the first
Is
degree
it
relatives.
running? Is it running in families, ma? Head and neck cancers.
Head and neck cancer, familial predisposition, ma'am. Some pre-malignant conditions, ma'am.
Very, very, very rare. Pre-malignant lesions can be. What are the pre-malignant lesions? You know.
Leukoplakia, ma'am.
Hmm.
Erythroplakia,
Hmm.
oral submucous fibrosis, ma'am.
That is not a pre-malignant lesion. You have some pre-malignant lesions and pre-malignant conditions. What is
Okay.
pre-malignant lesions? One is leukoplakia, erythroplakia, I accepted. Any other pre-malignant lesions? Lesions means already
Candidiasis, ma'am.
some infection, some pathology is there which is predisposing to malignancy. Whereas you said what is the oral submucous fibrosis is not a
Fibrosis.
pre-malignant lesion, it is a pre-malignant condition. Okay.
Okay.
Pre-malignant lesion means one is leukoplakia, erythroplakia accepted. What is the third one?
Candidiasis, ma'am.
Candida, hyperplastic type of, not the regular candida, small. It is a hyperplastic variety of candidiasis. What are the pre-malignant conditions then? One is
Oral
submucous fibrosis.
submucous fibrosis.
Okay, then
Then
submucosal fibrosis is because of the squid and all, they get some fibrosis and the loss of mucous
fibrous
membrane.
deposition.
So
Nice.
their chronic irritation can lead to fibrosis. That is one of the pre-malignant conditions. Okay. And that is lichen planus, dermator, all these conditions which may produce fibrosis of the mucosa, the tongue. Those are called as pre-malignant conditions.
Pre-malignant conditions.
Mainly, we should know about oral submucous fibrosis.
Fibrosis.
Okay. Okay, go to the next slide. Yeah.
Summary, ma'am. 43-year-old gentleman, tobacco chewer and smoker with an asymptomatic white patch on the right side of the tongue for over 10 years, developed a painless growth of 1 cross 1 centimeter size over the patch 20 days.
Okay. So most probably it is, you have to give the provisional diagnosis in your Summary
Oh,
itself.
okay, ma'am.
Which system
Summary.
you are going
Okay.
which system is involved, you think, and what you are going to examine.
Ma'am, further I want to examine the oral cavity and the tongue, ma'am.
Okay.
General examination. Examined in a well-lit room after taking consent. Patient is conscious, oriented to time, place, and person. Moderately built and well nourished. No no
Okay.
pallor, no clubbing, no icterus, no cyanosis, no pedal edema, no generalized lymphadenopathy. Vitals BP 120 per 80 mm per g. Respiratory rate 16 cycles per minute. Pulse rate 76 per minute. Temperature afebrile.
Okay. What else you should have seen in general examination? Huh? Go to the first slide. Yeah. Previous slide.
General examination.
Conscious oriented, moderately built and well nourished. Well nourished can it be? That concept I cannot understand. Well nourished.
Yes,
Moderately
ma'am.
built and nourished ஓட முடிச்சுக்கோ. Well nourished
Okay,
as if
ma'am.
you are giving him more compliment and he's good. He's already suffering some, you're thinking of some malignancy, that too in the tongue. So he can be normally malnourished, not well nourished. Don't use the word well. Okay. Moderately built
Okay.
and nourished. And the word well nourished என்றது எடுத்துரு. No
We'll change.
further clubbing, icterus, cyanosis, pedal edema, generalized lymphadenopathy. Okay. Vitals are okay. Hmm. Okay, then go to the slide, next slide. Then. Well
Okay.
nourished is better, take it as now normally nourished. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Change.
How will you assess the nourishment of
Exam.
the patient?
Nourishment. BMI, ma'am.
BMI will tell you nourishment. Huh?
Built, ma'am. BMI will tell
Built,
the built.
built is assessed by BMI.
Yes,
Nourishment
ma'am.
means what?
Intake of
General builds
um,
can be, it can be obese or nothing. That can be, maybe he's got a very good BMI, but he'll not be,
uh,
he may be anemic, or a lady may be having vitamin B12 deficiency, hyperproteinemia, everything can be there. So
yes, ma'am.
BMI is not telling you the nourishment. Which will tell you the nourishment then?
Nourishment.
So nourishment is
Uh,
not a one criteria. You have to look for protein deficiency, vitamin deficiency, everything. No.
oh,
So vitamin
okay, ma'am.
deficiency or iron deficiency, you look for anemia. Vitamin
Yes, ma'am.
deficiency, you should look for glossitis like that. Protein deficiency, how
B.
to assess?
Protein
Vitamin A,
deficiency.
vitamin deficiency, I think I need not teach you. You have to look for the eyes, vitamin A.
Nice, ma'am.
Each vitamin you have to look for. Whether vitamin A, how is it? B12 means oral ulcers are there. Iron deficiency, whether they have got any tongue which is nothing, no
Nails, ma'am.
papillas there, nail bed, koilonychia, all
Yes,
this we will look
Ironic.
for. Tongue, everything. So that is the nutrition. Nutrition means it is more of protein and vitamins and general nourishment. Maybe how is the skin texture, everything makes you to know how is the nourishment. Is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
And also is hydration. Everything you have to look for.
Hydration status.
Okay.
Okay,
How
ma'am.
to look for protein malnutrition?
Protein malnutrition. Don't know, ma'am.
Mid-arm circumference should be measured. Okay. See,
Okay.
proteins are more concerned with the muscles, is it not? So you should
Yes,
look
ma'am.
for, if there is any pedal edema, you have to look
Pedal
for,
edema.
if the patient has got pedal edema, then you should think he may be anemic. One thing. Other, I don't bother about pedal edema, maybe because of any disease. If there is no disease, for example, liver, nothing is there, you have to mainly think it is anemia or hypoproteinemia. Regarding nutrition, I'm telling, okay? If it is anemia,
Okay,
you
ma'am.
know where and all. If it is protein deficiency, then you have to measure the mid-arm circumference, okay? Mid-arm circumference will
Okay.
give you better details about the nutritional status of the patient than the build. Build is measured by BMI, whereas the nutritional status is by all vitamins and also about
Vitamin
the
proteins.
mid-arm circumference, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Why? Because it's a malignancy, you have to do these things in any malignant patients. Okay.
Okay. Shall I
Local
continue?
examination. Okay, go.
Examination of tongue. Inspection. Single white proliferative lesion size 1 cross 1 centimeter on right lateral border of anterior two-third of the tongue. Irregular surface with irregular margins. Whitish patch extended to the floor of the tongue and doesn't cross the midline. of the tongue. No ulceration or necrosis over the lesion. No discharge from the lesion. Surrounding the lesion, a leukoplakic
It's audible.
patch approximate
Whitish patch.
a whitish patch extended to the floor of the tongue and doesn't cross the midline of the tongue. No ulceration or necrosis over the lesion and no discharge from the lesion. Surrounding the lesion, a leukoplakic patch approximately 4 cross 3 cm on the right lateral border, extending on the ventral aspect of tongue. Soft palate symmetrical movement and mouth opening and uvula is central.
Whatever we see the surface of the tongue, no, what is that surface called?
Dorsal surface.
Dorsal surface. That you should know clearly, no? So ventral
Yes.
surface is the under surface, floor of the,
Understood.
what is called ventral surface. No, the
Ventral
leukoplakic patch is there in the lateral border, which is extending into the ventral
Floor of the
surface,
tongue.
means under
Ventral
the floor
surface.
of the mouth. So for that, what you should have asked the patient to do, put the tongue
An
up
elevation.
in the floor of the mouth, how far it is extending into the floor of the mouth. Okay?
Mouth. Yes.
Okay.
Shall I move next slide now?
Hmm.
Palpation.
Hmm.
All inspectory findings were confirmed. Non-tender and hard in consistency. Does not bleed on touch. Margins are indurated. Surrounding area is also non-tender.
Margins indurated means how far it is indurated. That is very important.
Degree of induration.
First of all, in inspection, you have missed one thing. That is, any deviation of tongue is there, whether it is normal. Go to the inspection again.
I mentioned it in
Where you have
another part. Ma'am.
later you have told. huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, go.
Okay. Examination of oral cavity. Facial symmetry maintained. No deviation of angle of mouth. Mouth opening adequate. Poor dental hygiene with nicotine stains. No loss of tooth or halitosis. Buccal mucosa appears normal.
Oral cavity, you are gone. Then you are putting facial symmetry again. Facial symmetry is related to oral cavity.
No, ma'am.
ஏன் facial symmetry எதுக்கு கொண்டு போனேன்?
Any deviation.
அது வந்து involvement of the facial now தானே. I don't think you have to mention facial symmetry.
Okay, ma'am. You'll remove it.
The lips and oral cavity symmetry is there. That is in the facial கொண்டு போகணும். Okay. No
Okay.
deviation of angle of mouth. Okay.
And mouth opening adequate. Ma'am. Poor dental hygiene with nicotine stains. No loss of tooth or halitosis.
What is halitosis?
Foul smell, ma'am, due to presence of any bacteria.
Bad odor because of the carcinoma. Okay.
The buccal mucosa appears normal. Retromolar trigone normal. Tongue protrusion normal. No deviation of the tongue.
Okay. What else we should have seen in the oral cavity? That's all. Something else is there in the oral cavity.
That's all.
Movement of go to the previous slide. Oral cavity la enna idam நம்ம பார்த்திருக்கோம். Retromolar trigone you have seen, accepted.
Yes, ma'am.
And all these are some silent areas or
floor of the tongue, ma'am.
Huh?
Floor of the tongue.
Floor of the tongue, very good. Then
gingivobuccal
sulcus, no? Sides.
Yes,
You may, unless you see, you could have missed some, especially oral submucous fibrosis and all can be there already because it's a beetle nut chewer. Okay.
Yes,
so
ma'am. Yes,
second malignant lesions can be there in the oral cavity. What you are seeing is in the tongue. Some other malignant lesions, synchronous lesions can be there in the oral cavity. Where and all the silent areas you have to see. One is buccal mucosa, I said, but sulcus, especially you have to put your hand and deviate and see. Okay, that one. Floor of the mouth, retromolar trigone, gums. Then where else you have to see? Tonsillar fossa.
Okay.
Posterior third enters into the tonsillar fossa. Okay.
Tonsillar fossa.
So that can be another lesion in the eye. I already told it can be there. Another lesion can be there. So tonsillar fossa. Okay. All these places you have to look for. These are the silent areas. You have to look for any second malignancy or a synchronous lesions of it.
Lesions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And the upper, that is, you already
Hard
told
palate.
uvula is normal, but you have to look for hard palate, soft palate also.
Soft palate.
All these areas you have
Okay.
to look for in your palpation again. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, go to the next slide.
Movement of temporomandibular joint normal. No palpable neck lymph nodes. Scalp, ear, nose, and cervical spine examination is normal. Examination of 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 cranial nerves are normal.
If there is a neck nodes, where and all, which group of neck nodes you will look for?
Submental,
If it is tip
submandibular
of
lymph
the
nodes.
tongue, where the lymph nodes you will look for? If, for example, a lesion is there in the tip of the tongue, what lymph node will
Okay,
be
ma'am.
involved?
Tip submental lymph nodes, ma'am.
Submental lymph nodes. If it is the medial, like your case, which lymph nodes will be
Uh,
involved?
submandibular lymph nodes, ma'am.
Submandibular, jugulo-digastric, submandibular
Jugular.
level 1, 2, 3. No? What do you mean by
Yes, ma'am.
levels of nodes in neck?
7 nodes, 7 levels, ma'am. Level
What is
1A
that?
is 1A
Sub.
submental, ma'am.
Mm.
1B is submandibular, ma'am.
Okay.
And 2, 3, and 4 are present in anterior triangle of neck, ma'am.
Hmm.
5 is present
So
in
upper
posterior triangle
jugular,
of neck,
middle jugular, and lower jugular.
lower
Okay.
jugular.
Hmm.
And 5 is
Level
present in
5 is
posterior triangle, ma'am.
posterior. Hmm.
Level 6 is central compartment lymph
Central,
nodes, ma'am.
pretracheal, prelaryngeal.
And
Level 7
level 7 is mediastinal lymph nodes, ma'am.
okay, upper mediastinum. Okay. So you should
Yes.
know what are the groups involved in tongue. It's either submental, submandibular,
Submandibular,
or
jugular-digastric.
jugular, jugulo-digastric, upper jugular, middle jugular, and lower jugular. Level 2, 3, 4. Okay. All this you
Okay.
have to know. Hmm. Go to the next slide.
Okay.
Hmm.
Systemic examination. CVS, S1 and S2 heard, no murmurs heard. RS, normal vesicular breath sounds heard, no added sounds. CNS, no focal neurological deficits present. Abdomen, soft, non-tender, no free fluid or organomegaly.
Okay.
Summary, ma'am.
Go to the slide.
40
No, no, go to the previous slide.
systemic examination.
CVS, RS, you said, CNS, okay. Abdomen. What else you should have seen?
Abdomen. Then
On your palpation, you have missed an important point. Go to the palpation.
just like
Margins indicated, surrounding area is also not tender. What surrounding areas you examine?
surrounding tongue, ma'am. Yes.
Said all this, one is surrounding tongue, okay. All the other areas, silent areas, I told you should have palpated. What
Yes,
else
ma'am.
you should have done?
Salivary gland.
Hmm?
Sublingual salivary gland.
Salivary glands, whether the opening of the salivary glands are normal or that, okay. What about
Then,
involvement of the mandible? Did you do anything to know whether the mandible is involved or not? Here it is just going to the ventral surface of the tongue.
yes,
Otherwise,
ma'am.
if it is extended little deep, you should have examined the mandible with your digital palpation to see any induration is there in the mandible and gum, gingiva, buccal, sulcus, everything. Okay.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
hmm. Okay, ma'am.
Summary, ma'am.
Hmm. அப்டமனுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன பார்த்துருக்கணும்ன்றதா நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணிருக்கணும் இட் காமன்லி
The
கோஸ் டு த லங்ஸ் நெக்ஸ்ட் டு தி bones we said no
bones, ma'am.
you should have
Mandible.
examined the not only mandible you should have examined the musculoskeletal system again to look for any
So, okay, ma'am.
secondary okay
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay summary
Summary. A 43-year-old gentleman, tobacco chewer and smoker with leukoplakic patch of size 4 cross 3 centimeter in the right side of the tongue for over 10 years, developed a non-tender hard proliferative growth of 1 cross 1 centimeter size over the patch in the last 20 days without any lymph node involvement or distant metastasis.
okay so what is the staging
Staging, I think T3N0M0, stage 3, ma'am.
why it is T3 what do you mean by T3 what is T1 then
T1 less than 2 centimeter.
T1 less than 2 centimeter. Now it is your growth is more than 2 centimeter.
I took the
You
entire
are taking
leukoplakic.
look out
Yes,
like a
ma'am.
patch also.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
Yes,
take
ma'am.
like that? 4 into 3 centimeter. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what it is?
Ma'am.
2 centimeter, it is T1.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, T2 is what?
2 to 4 centimeter, ma'am.
Then why do you say it is T3 then? Whatever your
T3,
leukoplakic patch also is more only 4 into 3 centimeter. Why you want to make it a
T3,
T3?
T3 is also 4 to 10 centimeter, ma'am. That's why I took.
More than 4 centimeter, you can call it as T3. Ma. Now
Uh,
your leukoplakic patch is just 4 into 3 centimeter. 2 to 4
yes,
only,
ma'am.
no? Why you want to make it as T3? அதான் கேக்குறேன். Is it T2 or
Okay,
T3?
ma'am.
So depth of
T2,
invasion is important. You cannot say only by the diameter of the lesion alone in oral malignancy. You have to know the depth of invasion also to know it is what is T stage. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Centimeter, but
It's
the
in,
depth
ma'am.
of invasion is less than 5 mm only, it is T1. If the depth of invasion is more than 5 mm, it becomes T2, even if it is 2 centimeter. Okay, not only the
Okay, ma'am.
diameter of the invasion, it is also the depth of invasion is more important. So you cannot do the T staging only by seeing the lesion, measuring it. So you have to do some other investigations also to know the depth of invasion or measure the
Yes,
depth of
ma'am.
invasion. If it is because it is extended into the ventral surface of the tongue, it is involved, the depth of invasion is more than 10 mm, then you
10
can
mm.
call it as T3. Okay.
T3. Okay, ma'am.
It is not only the diameter of the lesion, it is also the depth of lesion. Because now
Okay.
your case, it has gone into the ventral surface of the tongue to the floor. So the depth
Yes,
of
ma'am.
invasion should be more than 10 mm. If it is more than 10 mm, you call it as T3. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, good. Go to the next one. It can be T3, M0, M0. But you should
Okay, ma'am.
know why it is T3. Not because it is 4 mm, 4 centimeter. It is
Due
because
to
of the
depth,
depth of invasion is more than 10 millimeters.
10 mm. Okay. Provisional diagnosis, ma'am. Malignant change in the leukoplakia of tongue present on the right lateral margin of tongue with no lymph node involvement and staging of T3 N0 M0 and stage 3.
Stage. Okay. Can your stage can be upstaged or downstage by any investigations? It can. Clinical diagnosis only this is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Investigation, routine investigation, complete blood count, blood urea, blood sugar, bleeding time, clotting time, serum creatinine, chest X-ray, ECG, renal function test, liver function test.
Okay.
Specific investigation, edge biopsy or wedge biopsy, USG for neck nodal involvement, CT neck, MRI for soft tissue involvement.
Okay. Ultrasonogram only neck node involvement you are seeing or anything else you can do? What is edge biopsy means?
The biopsy is taken from the edge of the lesion, ulcer.
With a normal tissue. You include a
Okay.
normal, the edge of the lesion, where it's ulceroproliferative, whatever ulcerative lesion, you take a biopsy from that and also from the normal tissue. That is
Normal
it's
tissue.
a wedge. Like a wedge you have to take from the edge. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So that
You
is the
mentioned.
most diagnostic or this is going to give you a diagnosis. Ultrasonogram is the neck. What and how and all it is going to be useful.
Many nodal involvement, ma'am.
Nodal, because you are clinically not having any nodes, but anyway, if there is ultrasonogram can detect, high resolution ultrasound can detect 0.5 centimeter nodes also, which is not
Yes, ma'am.
palpable. Okay. For that
Okay.
also you have to do an ultrasound. If there is a node, what will you do?
No dissection, ma'am.
No dissection. In
No,
investigation.
it's FNAC, ma'am. Sorry.
If there is an ultrasound detected node is there, you have to go for a
FNAC.
FNAC of the lymph node.
Yes, ma'am.
Will there be node involvement only on the side? For example, your lesion is on the left side, no?
Yes,
Will you
ma'am.
look for only left side nodes or anything right side also you look for nodes?
In some cases, ma'am, if it crosses the midline or
So there is some decussation of
deposit
the
on, ma'am.
lymphatic cell from the in the
Yes,
oral
ma'am.
cavity, especially the tongue. So it need
Yes,
not go
ma'am.
to the same side. It can cross over and go to the opposite side also. So
Opposite
you have to
sides.
look for lymph nodes in both the sides. When you are examining clinically also, you should examine both sides of the neck. Okay, for lymph nodes.
Okay, ma'am.
Ultrasound also you have to do. And if there is a node on opposite side also, you are supposed to do a guided biopsy by doing an FNAC.
FNAC.
Okay, at the lymph node. Anything to do with the
Okay.
X-rays here?
X-ray bone involvement only.
What X-ray you will take?
Lateral view.
Lateral view. Dental cavity க்கு எடுக்கிற X-ray பேர் என்னப்பா?
Dental cavity.
Oral cavity X-ray எப்படி எடுப்பாங்க? OPG தான் என்ன? What is OPG?
Don't know, ma'am.
Orthopantomogram அப்படின்னு ஒன்று இருக்கு தெரியுமா?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Something called orthopantomogram. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that
Yes,
will
ma'am.
tell you whether there is cortex, medulla, basically like a chest X-ray you do before doing any CT, no? To find out
Yes,
any
ma'am.
lesions are there. Same thing you can do a ortho-PG. It is called orthopantomogram. Nowadays, advanced X-rays or intraoral X-rays also they are having. They can all dental occlusion X-rays. அது மாதிரி நிறைய இப்போ now they are also advanced, you know.
Yes, ma'am. It's not audible, ma'am.
Are involved. Okay.
Okay.
I told you, no, gingiva, gums may be involved as a second lesion, second malignancy can be there. From the tongue, it could have gone there. So for that to know basic involvement of the dental sockets, you can do a orthopantomogram.
Orthopantomogram.
Orthopantomogram or some other radiologists must be doing. Some intraoral X-rays are there. Dental occlusion X-rays, and clenching the teeth, they can take some X-rays. So those types of X-rays can be taken to know whether any bony involvement is there. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
CT neck, what is the indication?
CT neck. And that's also for bone involvement only.
One is bony
X-rays.
involvement. Especially if there is trismus, when they are not able to open the mouth, then it shows it has gone beyond the tongue to the next local invasion. How does it spread? Oral malignancy. What are the modes of spread of oral malignancy?
Through node only. Alveolar process, mandible, and
first is local invasion. First, okay, local spread,
okay, ma'am.
Then lymphatics. Rarely it can go to the lungs and bones. Okay, that is one is by asphyxia, another can be bloodborne. Okay, so
Okay.
now you have to take a CT neck if there is some difficulty in opening the mouth or involvement of the pterygoid. If you want to know when you are operating,
ma'am.
to know that whether pterygoid is involved or not. All this can be done by using a CT neck. Okay, or nodal status. Even ultrasonogram may miss less than 0.5 to 1 centimeter node. Sometimes that can be picked up by a. In your case, you have to look for CT neck to know where is the depth of invasion and also whether any mandibular involvement is there, neck nodal status, pterygoid involvement, or any second malignancies anywhere in the larynx or lungs. For all this, you have to note, take a CT neck and CT chest. Okay.
Chest.
MRI.
Okay.
What is the
Soft
indication
tissue
of MRI?
involvement.
Soft tissue is
Soft.
what? Local spread, how far it is involved. One is muscular involvement, local tissue involvement. One thing is that. Next.
Okay.
The cortex can be viewed well with CT, whereas the medulla or the medullary portion of the bones can be well delineated by a MRI.
MRI. Okay.
And the neural invasion. Example, you are asking about all these cranial nerves, no? So perineural invasion is there or not from the oral cavity? Some neural involvement, facial, everything, hypoglossal, loss of anything, everything you said, no? All these
Yes,
cranial
ma'am.
nerves, the perineural invasion is there. That can be detected, tonsillar fossa. All this can be better seen by an MRI than a CT. Okay. So
Okay.
neural invasion, local spread to soft tissues, cortical
Medullary.
invasion of the bones. For all this, you have to go for an MRI. Okay.
MRI. Okay.
Then,
And then
so this is
management.
the investigation. The diagnostic is by doing a biopsy. Okay.
Biopsy. Management.
Sometimes the stage can be upgraded by doing a ultrasonogram or CT neck. If the nodes are there, then it becomes, if the FNAC is positive, then your stage becomes little more higher. That is why I said clinical diagnosis is different from after investigations. Okay.
Okay. Management, ma'am. Wide local incision with margins. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Wide local excision.
Wide local excision or incision?
Excision, ma'am.
Excision, incision போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன்.
Wrongly.
0.5 centimeter followed by reconstructive flap. இது என்ன 4 into 3 centimeter. Up to what centimeter you can give a good margin, ma? Your lesion is 1 into 1 centimeter, but your
Yes,
leukoplakic
ma'am.
patch is 4 centimeter. Well, which
Yes,
one
ma'am.
will you take now?
Both, ma'am.
Growth or the leukoplakia?
Both.
Both. So you have to take a
Yes, ma'am.
biopsy from the lesion from the leukoplakic patch also now in your thing. If the leukoplakic patch doesn't show any malignancy, then only if it is less than 2 centimeter, you can go for a wide local excision, at least giving 0.5 to 1 centimeter margin. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise, if the lesion is 4 into 3 centimeter, you cannot go for a wide local excision. You have to go for a narrow local excision of 2 centimeter. If it is 2 centimeter only, you can go for a wide local excision, giving a margin. You can go for a reconstructive flap. எப்போ ஃப்ளாப்லாம் எடுப்பேன் வெறும் கிளாசெக்டமி வைட் லோக்கல் எக்ஸிஷன் ஃப்ளாப் போடுவோம்
Total vasectomy.
இதுக்கு வந்து ஃப்ளாப்லாம் கிடையாது வைட் லோக்கல்
Okay, ma'am.
எக்ஸிஷன்னா யூ வில் நாட் புட் எனி ஃப்ளாப் டோன்ட் ஆட் திஸ் இன் தி வைட் லோக்கல் எக்ஸிஷன் வைட் லோக்கல் எக்ஸிஷன் யூ அலோவ் இட் டு ஹீல் if it is hemiglossectomy or more than that you have to deconstruct with a what is the best flap where will you take it from
Forearm, ma'am. Radial forearm.
radial forearm flap is better chemotherapy ஏதாவது கொடுப்போமா what type of malignancy is it
Chemotherapy is not given, ma'am. It is given only in nodal positive cases, ma'am.
இல்ல better what type of malignancy is it oral malignancy commonly what is the pathological type I'm asking
About this cancer, ma'am.
oral malignancy என்ன pathological carcinoma squamous cell carcinoma no
Squamous cell,
is
ma'am.
it adenocarcinoma or squamous cell carcinoma
Squamous cell only, ma'am.
most common is squamous cell carcinoma
Squamous.
okay
70 to 80%.
or it can be malignant melanoma or it can be verrucous type already I told you know it is a low malignant or very very rarely it is adenocarcinoma which is secondary from somewhere so squamous cell carcinoma what is the other modality of treatment in this patient because it's only 2 centimeter lesion why you have to
Yes,
go for a
ma'am.
mutilating surgery for this patient no chemotherapy take it out okay
Okay, ma'am. I will do.
what other therapy you can give
Radiotherapy can be given.
yeah so radiotherapy is the treatment you can either go for a surgery because if it is only 2 centimeter lesion if the leukoplakic patch is not involved in malignancy the other modality of treatment is radiotherapy alone what are the types of
Okay.
radiotherapy you know
External beam radiotherapy, brachytherapy.
Brachytherapy where there is they insert over the lesion itself they insert
Electrodes.
some needles so that is called brachytherapy nowadays they do that very commonly so intralesional therapy that is brachytherapy or it can be
Okay.
external beam radiotherapy both can be tried before going for surgery if it is an early lesion okay T1 T2 lesions we can go for a only radiotherapy the both a surgery or radiotherapy the results are equally good instead of
Okay,
going
ma'am.
for a mutilating surgery, you can give only radiotherapy in T1 lesions and early T2 lesions in oral malignancy. Okay, because
Okay.
it will melt the lesions. Squamous cell carcinoma responds well to radiotherapy, so you can do that. Even after wide local excision, you may have to give radiotherapy if the margins are positive, if it is high grade malignancy. In those
Okay.
lesions or if the nodes are positive all this make we are the indications to go for a radiotherapy even after surgery also. Okay only problem with radiotherapy I said this varicose lesion or low grade malignancy
Cause
sometimes
synaplasticity.
radiotherapy can lead to very high grade malignancy later
High
in
grade
life.
malignancies.
Okay ma'am any doubts are
Okay.
there
No, ma'am.
you're good you have done a good presentation ma. Anyway some little corrections you have to make
I will change it, ma'am.
okay good anybody
Okay.
has any
Thank you, ma'am.
doubts how many of 58 have joined few are absent
52,
whoever is
ma'am.
absentees you can give the names okay
Okay, ma'am. The rep will give.
okay thank you
Thank you, ma'am.
Guys, don't leave. I don't take the attendance. All can leave.